Hello, everybody. Good afternoon to you. I am here with Sophie, and we are going to be talking about, do I call you Sophie Joe or Sophie?
It's Sophie. I don't use my last name because I'm a former teacher, high school teacher. I didn't want people fronting kids fronting me. So just Sophie.
I get it. Okay, cool. I do like the ring that comes along with Sophie Joe, though. That is
Yeah.
it's very cute.
Okay,
It's like it's very Central Illinois, right? I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Stomping grounds. So,
That's right.
here we go. We are going to be talking about Go for Gold, you guys. And the reason, oh my word, come on, Martha. There we go. The reason that we do these is because, quite frankly, you shouldn't care what I think. So I'm just going to say that. Because I made them and that's awesome. And of course, I'm going to say great things about them, right? I want you guys to, if you're going to spend time and money on something, you need to know what it's doing for other people and not just what I say it's going to do for people. So, because I look for testimonials and reviews before I buy anything, I wanted to be able to serve it up for you guys and let you guys see what's happening for other people that are using the same stuff. Okay. So this is for, in specific, Go for Gold. That's what we're talking about today. And Sophie is going to talk to us. So, Sophie, how long have you been in Young Living?
It'll be 4 years this summer.
4 years. Awesome. So before you started Go for Gold, how were you feeling in your business?
I always say the one thing that I had going for me positively was that I knew where I was going. But the problem was I didn't know how I was getting there. So I had made it to executive. I had very little experience. So I was very lost on social media, very lost on, like, I'm a good communicator, but in this regard, it was different. So, talking to people and getting to lead them to what I know to be amazing and real for them, that was all just really, really confusing for me. And lost would probably be the best. Lost in just spinning my wheels. I knew it was going to happen, and I was just continuing to do all the things until I found it. So
yeah. Oh, I totally get that. Where you're so determined that you know you're gonna get there, but yeah, it's almost like you're just trusting. You're just like, something's gonna break, and then you found Go for Gold. So how did you find out about Go for Gold in the first place? I'm curious about this.
Yeah, I saw it. So I'm on the hunt all the time for new stuff, and I pay attention to things that just pop up in my feed and looking for little signs from the universe, you could say. And I was I was a part of Executive to Silver Squad, and you know how you can see suggested groups will pop up? Yours popped up. And I think it had a different name than it does now, the hashtag because of Gary. And I don't know what it was, or maybe it was that name, I forget, but I was like, I'm gonna go check this out. And that's where it began.
Yeah, awesome. So whenever you found out about Go for Gold, were you ever on the fence about it, or did you just jump in with both feet? Because if you're on the fence, I always wonder, what was the thing that made you finally get off the fence and do the darn thing?
I'm not a big fence sitter personally. I just do the darn thing. And
Are you red? Do you have a good amount of red?
What's funny is my personality has drastically changed. I used to be heavily green, which is more of a fence sitter. That's a heavy fence sitter.
Oh, totally.
But I realized that was holding me back, and I still connect to that. But I took the test just a couple days ago. I was massively red. I was 66% red, and I was like, I didn't even know that you could change.
Oh yeah. There's other people that have gone from very, very red to more into an equal with all of them, which is just I feel like that's where we all need to head. But yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just did it. I mean, I probably hemmed and hawed for a couple of days. But you had a deal going, and I always hop on when there's a deal. I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I bought it like I don't remember when you launched exactly, but I bought it at the end of September.
Oh yeah, that was like within a month. It
Yeah.
launched the very end of August. Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. You've been through some awesome stuff. You saw like whoosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It
I've been
was
along for the ride with you in terms of watching.
there's the like, you know, when you're part of the tidal wave, like it's just, you just move with it, right?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where that Go for Gold has been a tidal wave in the Young Living community for sure. It's been cool. So for whenever you started Young Living, what difference has it made between like how you were doing business before and how you build your business now? And then secondary question, I'm just going to piggyback. Secondary question, how has that affected the rest of your life too?
Oh man. Okay. It's a great question. It's something that I think this ties into the green to red flip flop here.
Yeah.
Because I was a big people pleaser, and that was how I ran my Young Living business. And that meant the first sign of a no, I was like, oh, like, okay, no problem, like whatever, instead of asking questions. I mean, well, why do you feel this way, or what makes you think this about essential oils? Oh, well, and you find out more. They're worried about their pets, and well, I know, I can help you with that. And so, definitely before, I rarely reached out to people that I was friends with, just because I care about people, and I genuinely care about people. And I like I said, I just backed away really easily. And after, I definitely am more red, and it has caused me to up my confidence level, and to say, I always think back to something you said in one of your videos, and I can't remember if it was Go for Gold, or I have like all your courses,
Who
so
knows,
I don't remember
right?
what it is. But it might even be your free course, where you're just like, we have posture. And I just like constantly replay that in my mind of like, I have posture. I don't need to be ashamed of what I've got to bring to the table. And so that, coupled along with being surrounded by some really amazing people in my life, has really just uplifted me to a place where I'm like, I'm not afraid anymore to share what I have.
Yeah.
And that absolutely resonates throughout the rest of my life. I mean, in my friendships, most of my friends are in Young Living now. They're just amazing people.
Yeah.
But even helping to boost their self-esteem and pull them up along with you, and that again, it resonates through everything, through relationships and interactions. And yeah, it's a game changer.
That's perfect. I love it. That's it. When you have that kind of confidence and you don't require somebody else's validation in order for you to believe the things that you believe, and in order for you to show up the way that you choose to show up regardless, when you don't require somebody else's validation, there is not one thing on the planet that can stop you. There's just nothing that can stop you. All you need at that point is direction, right? So the confidence is great, and then all you need is that, like, okay, stay a little to the left, stay a little to the, like, the little direction, right? That's all that you need, because the rest of it is good. I have no idea what's going on with an eyelash right now. On another note, just because why not say like a squirrel thing here. I think my daughter is hiding my lengthening mascara.
Oh no.
I know, because you don't know where that goes, right? Like I have no idea. So anyway, there's that.
I love that stuff. I'm wearing it right now. Love it.
It's my favorite. And now I've got like the thickening one. And I'm like, that's cool and all. I want my long lashes. Like, I want my lashes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would you say to somebody that that is sitting on the fence? Somebody that's just like, they might just be thinking the simple things that I think most people think, which is this like everything else? Is this like the IPAs? Is this like teaching classes? Is this like, you know, all of the things? Is this like something that I've wasted money on before? What would you say
Right.
to them?
So before I got your courses, I hired a business coach for a lot more money than I've ever spent on any of your courses.
Mm.
And it was valuable. Don't get me wrong, it was valuable, but the turnaround wasn't quite the same. And I think the reason is, and I've bought other things as well, but the difference is that if you're in Young Living and you want to do Young Living, this is specific Young Living.
Yes.
And so I had a whole website, which is great and all, but you guys, I have 3 kids that are 5 and under. My life, I live on a farm. My life is insane. I didn't have time to build my own website. She introduced me to Get Oiling. She told me how to do it. And it's, so instead of getting kind of general, vague directions from anybody else selling you anything else, which is great in its own right, you're getting specific, Young Living focused energy and help and specific to the products. Like I haven't even seen anybody advertise anything close to it. Not that it matters, because there's also an energy that comes. Like I said, when I was replaying something that Martha said in my mind, like, you have posture. Nobody who's you know, doesn't know Young Living can tell you that. They don't have that firsthand experience to tell you, like, go grab your Ningxia and, you know, shoot the Ningxia at the start of your video. Like, they're not going to be able to give you even these little minutia. So definitely, hands down, way better than it. And I have bought lots of different things, lots of books, lots of, you know,
All the things.
other small tools, and so I would say, just do it. You know, you've seen all of these videos that she's done with other people. Just do it.
And now we have Bora Bora in the mix. So let's not forget, I was 12 in the Dream 1000 last year using the system, and I'm teaching you guys. Okay, like, that's, beat me, right? Like, go and just own it. I'm so excited for like Bora Bora to be full of just Go for Gold people. I want just like a group picture. Wouldn't that be like the best thing ever?
I totally plan on being there, so I will see you on the flight.
Yes, yes.
In Florida at that point, so maybe not the same flight, but
it might still be, because when they leave the country, it's usually one flight that takes off. Yeah, so we'll all just kind of get in on a plane that smells amazing. It's how it goes. Awesome. Well, thank you, Sophie. I appreciate you spending your time with me. And everybody else, you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.